Animation is a powerful medium that breathes life into still images and creates the illusion of movement, allowing storytellers to explore imaginative worlds and complex narratives. At its core, animation is the process of designing, drawing, making layouts, and preparing photographic sequences integrated into multimedia and gaming products. By manipulating visual elements frame by frame, animators can convey motion, emotion, and storytelling in ways that resonate profoundly with audiences across all ages. The introduction of animation has dramatically transformed the landscape of visual entertainment, revolutionizing the way stories are told across cinema, television, and digital platforms. Its significance in the world of entertainment cannot be overstated, as animation bridges cultural, lingual, and generational divides, making it universally appealing. Animation's impact stretches beyond entertainment. It is a cornerstone in educational content, advertising, and virtual simulations, making complex or abstract concepts accessible and enjoyable. Two quintessential examples of animation's impact are the beloved works of Walt Disney and Studio Ghibli. Disney's early animations, like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, introduced the concept of feature-length animated films, setting industry standards and expanding the narrative possibilities of animation. On the other hand, Studio Ghibli, particularly through films like Spirited Away, offers rich, culturally rooted stories that captivate a global audience, showcasing animation's diverse storytelling potential. Many industry experts and critics praise animation for its unique capability to evoke emotion and creativity in a manner that live action may struggle to achieve. The medium's flexibility allows creators to push the boundaries of visual storytelling, leading to innovative narratives and groundbreaking visual artistry. However, animation is not without its challenges. A common controversy stems from the perception of animation as a children's medium, which can overshadow its artistic and narrative depth that appeals to adult audiences. This stereotype often leads to budgetary constraints and limited recognition in mainstream media. Additionally, the industry faces challenges related to labor practices, given the intense labor and time demanded by the animation process. Animation's influence extends to other aspects, such as technological advancements and cultural representation. The continuous evolution of animation techniques pushes technology forward, fostering innovations in CGI and virtual reality. Moreover, animation plays a crucial role in promoting cultural diversity, reflecting different identities and stories across the globe, thus enriching the broader narrative landscape. In essence, animation is a cornerstone of multimedia artistry, influencing and enhancing the ways we perceive and interact with creative content. Certainly, when considering the heading, The Role of Storyboarding in Animation as part of the outline on Behind the Animated Frame, it's crucial to delve into one of the foundational aspects of animation production. Storyboarding refers to the process of creating a visual roadmap for an animation, which involves sketching a series of panels to represent the sequences and actions of a story. This technique is indispensable as it provides a preliminary visualization of the narrative, enabling directors and animators to foresee the course of the animation before the detailed work begins. The significance of storyboarding in animation cannot be overstated. It serves as a crucial planning tool, enabling the creative team to experiment with the pacing and structure of the narrative, addressing potential issues before they arise in the more resource-intensive stages of production. This foresight not only saves time and resources, but also enhances the storytelling aspect by allowing for the refinement of scenes to ensure they are engaging and coherent. Real-world examples underscore the efficacy of storyboarding. For instance, Pixar, known for its meticulous storytelling, heavily invests time in its storyboard process to ensure that every sequence is rich with emotional and narrative depth. Another example is Disney's early adoption of the technique, as seen in classics like The Lion King, where storyboards played a critical role in laying out the visual and emotional journey of the film. Supporting opinions often hail storyboarding as the blueprint of animation, establishing essential groundwork for a successful production. It is widely regarded in the industry as a robust organizational tool that clarifies the vision of the project for the entire creative team. However, challenges and alternative viewpoints exist. On one hand, Storyboarding may be seen as potentially limiting the flexibility or spontaneity in creative expression, as it requires a significant commitment to initial ideas that may evolve throughout production. Furthermore, the resource intensive nature of creating detailed storyboards can be viewed as a drawback for smaller studios or independent animators with limited budgets. This point directly influences other aspects of animation production by bridging the gap between ideation and execution. Storyboarding ensures that animators have a clear pathway to follow, cohesively connecting the storyline, visual artistry, and character development throughout the process. By anchoring the animation project's structure and flow, storyboarding integral to creating a unified and compelling animated work, enriching the audience's experience with thoughtfully crafted storytelling from the outset. The historical evolution of animated frames refers to the progression and transformation of animation techniques and technologies from their inception to the current day. This concept is instrumental in understanding how animation has become such a significant and dynamic medium in both entertainment and communication. Animated frames began with early optical toys like the zoetrope in the 19th century, evolving through hand-drawn cell animation to modern computer-generated imagery, CGI. This evolution is crucial because it highlights the increasing sophistication and creativity in storytelling, allowing for more complex and visually stunning narratives that captivate audiences worldwide. The significance of understanding this historical evolution is pivotal as it showcases the innovative spirit and artistic progression that continue to push the boundaries of what is possible in animation. For instance, the transition from the limited, hand-drawn frames seen in Disney's early works, like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, to the groundbreaking CGI in Pixar's Toy Story, exemplifies technological advancements that have enhanced storytelling capabilities and audience experiences. A particular real-world application of this evolution is evident in the educational sector, where animation is utilized as a tool to simplify complex concepts and engage students. By using animated frames, educators can present materials that are dynamic and easier to understand, thus improving learning outcomes. Another noteworthy example is in the gaming industry, where the evolution of animated frames has allowed for more immersive and realistic gameplay experiences, broadening the appeal and emotional impact of video games. Opinions supporting this idea often emphasize that the continued advancements in animation technology expand the possibilities for creativity and expression in visual storytelling. Proponents argue that these innovations are democratizing the medium, making it accessible to a broader range of artists and creators. However, potential challenges accompany these advancements. One controversy is the debate over the loss of traditional artisan techniques in favor of digital methods, raising concerns about the preservation of animation's cultural and artistic heritage. Others argue that despite technological progress, the industry faces issues related to labor conditions and the undervaluing of artists' work. This historical evolution of animated frames significantly influences other aspects of animation by continually setting new standards in quality and creativity. It is this perpetual development that drives advancements in animation software, storytelling techniques, and audience engagement strategies. Understanding this evolution provides insight into the current landscape of animation and hints at its future possibilities. Coming up with a description without knowing the specific heading is challenging, but assuming it relates to something like the role of technology in animation, I can provide the following explanation. The integration of technology into animation has revolutionized the industry, fundamentally transforming how animated stories are created and experienced. Technology in animation refers to the use of digital tools, software, and computing power to enhance or fully produce animated content. The significance of this concept lies in its transformative impact on both the production process and the range of achievable visual effects, allowing for more complex, detailed, and visually captivating animations than were possible with traditional hand-drawn techniques alone. One prominent example of technology's role in animation is the use of 3D animation software, such as Autodesk Maya or Blender. These tools enable animators to create lifelike characters and intricate environments in a three-dimensional space, allowing for fluid movements and detailed textures. Another example is motion capture technology, famously used in films like Avatar and The Lord of the Rings, where actors' movements are recorded and translated into digital avatars, adding a layer of realism that enhances audience immersion. Many industry professionals view the fusion of technology and animation as a natural progression, enhancing storytelling capabilities and creative possibilities. Critics, however, argue that as technology continues to advance, there may be a tendency to prioritize visual spectacle over narrative depth, which risks diminishing the foundational art of storytelling and animation. There are also challenges and controversies associated with this reliance on technology, such as the steep learning curve and high costs involved in acquiring and mastering these advanced tools. Additionally, there is an ongoing debate about the potential loss of traditional hand-drawn artistry, which carries its own unique charm and emotional resonance. Despite differing opinions, technology undeniably influences other aspects of animation by fostering innovation and pushing the boundaries of what is visually possible. It interacts symbiotically with creativity, allowing animators to conceive bolder and more imaginative worlds. Moreover, technological advancements in animation trickle down to other facets of the industry, influencing areas like virtual reality and interactive media, further expanding how animated content can be consumed and interacted with. In this rapidly evolving landscape, the role of technology serves as a bridge between artistic vision and modern storytelling capabilities, ensuring that animation remains a dynamic and expressive medium for years to come.